The temperatures have risen by about 1.2 degrees Celsius in a span of 30 years. In France's Champaign region, climate change is impacting the vineyards. The grape pickers are scrambling to bring in yet another early harvest, as chaotic weather is becoming the new normal. Take a look.
Champagne grape pickers have been toiling under the blistering sun. This year, the heat has hit early. High temperatures due to climate change are forcing the makers of the French sparkling wine to change when they pick grapes and eventually how they make their famous champagne.
It's one
of the record early starts to the grape harvest, but we've had quite a few of them in recent years. In the last 12 years, we've had 7 or 8 early starts in August. Before that was only very exceptional. We only had 2 or 3 in the history of Champagne in the period that we've been measuring temperatures and noting harvest dates.
High temperatures and the worst drought on record have caused massive wildfires. Water restrictions are in place throughout France, but they also boosted grape maturity. However, it's important to pick grapes before they become overripe and too sweet. Pickers hired for the short harvesting season have been working in temperatures well above 30 degrees Celsius. With strong sunshine beating down on the steep hillside where the precious Pinot grape grows.
It's revitalizing. It's not easy, but I love what I do. As long as I'm outside and doing something that's useful, I'm happy to come to work. That's the main thing.
One of the first steps to adapt to hotter temperatures has been picking the grapes much earlier than in past decades. And this is the case for all grapes, not just champagne grapes. Winemakers have said that the harvesting season was about 2 weeks early this year in most large wine regions of France. Now, with global warming, this could be a lasting trend.
I think we're at the turning point. So far, global warming has helped harvest in good weather conditions, without rain, without too much cold, with good ripeness and little rot. What's coming now is possibly overripe grapes, possibly too dry summer seasons that will cause other problems that we will need to adapt to. We will need to adapt our viticulture, and we will need to adapt our enology, the way we make the wines. We've already started doing that. Harvesting earlier is the main thing we've done to compensate for a higher ripeness.
With grapes ripening faster, wines may become different. Producers may have to adapt to other grape varieties or different cultivation methods. Still, producers across France are expecting this year's harvest to yield a good quality vintage when it makes its way to market. In 2021, frost and mildew fungus attacks ravaged vineyards. The dry and hot weather has helped prevent that this year. Bureau Report, WION. World is one.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.